My dear students, today we are going to discuss about the next theorem of the arithmetic progression. The second theorem of the arithmetic progression is that if A be the first term, D be the common difference, and L be the last term of a given AP, then so that its nth term from the end is L minus n minus 1 into D. So we know that when first term of a given AP is given, when its common difference is known and its last term is also known, then we can obtain the given arithmetic progression as A plus D, A plus 2D, and so on, and L minus 2D, L minus D, and L. Here L is the last term and A is the first term and D is the common difference. So we can write the last term as L, which is equal to L minus 1 into D. Here it shows last term from the end is L minus 1 into D. When we calculate this, it will gives you equal to 1, because 1 minus 1 is 0, so L minus 0 will give you L. So last term from the end is L. Second term from the end is equal to L minus D. Second term from the end is L minus D, which is already given here. So it can be written as L minus 2 minus 1 into T. 2 minus 1 will give you 1, so the result will be L minus D. Similarly, third term from the end is L minus 2D. That can be written as L minus 3 minus 1 into D. So here 3 minus 1 will give you 2, so the result will be L minus 2D. In the same way, what we are observing that first term is L minus 1 into D, second term is L minus 2 minus 1 into D, third term is L minus 3 minus 1 into D. In the same way, in the same pattern, we can write nth term from the end as L minus n minus 1 into D. So in this way, we can calculate any number from the end whose first term, last term, and common difference is given. So by using this formula, we can find any term from the end of a given AP. Till now, we have learned that nth term of an AP is obtained by using this formula, nth term equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, and nth term from the end is equal to L minus n minus 1 into D. So by using this formula, we can find the given term. Now we are going to discuss some problem which is based on exercise 5.1 from NCERT. From this exercise, question 1 is write the first term and common difference of an AP 5, 8, 11, 14. Here we have to find first term and the common difference. Here clearly 5 is the first term. 5 is the first term of the given AP. So first term is 5, and to find common difference, by taking any two consecutive terms, when we subtract previous term from the latter term, we can find the common difference. Here 5 is subtracted from 8. 5 is subtracted from 8, we are getting 3. So 3 is the common difference. Suppose someone is subtracting 11 from 14, in that case also we are getting 3. When 8 is subtracted from 11, we are getting 3. So in each case we are getting 3 as a common difference. So its first term is 5 and common difference is 3. Question number 4 asks that which of the following given set of numbers are forming AP. So question number 1 is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 and so on. So here we are observing that common difference is not same for any two consecutive terms. Suppose we are subtracting 3 from 3, we are getting 0. When 1 is subtracting from 2, we are not getting 0. That is equal to 1. So common difference should be same for any two consecutive terms. So given set of numbers are not in AP. In question number 4, number 2, the given set of numbers are root 3, root 12, root 27, root 48. We have to judge whether the given numbers are in AP or not. Here we can write the above number as root 3, root 12 can be written as root 4 multiply 3. Root 27 can be written as root 9 into 3. And root 48 can be written as root 16 into 3. Here 4, 9, 16 are perfect square. So we can write it as root 3, 2 root 3, 3 root 3, 4 root 3 and so on. Here when root 3 is when we are subtracting root 3 from 2 root 3, we are getting root 3. When we are subtracting 2 root 3 from 3 root 3, we are getting root 3. When 3 root 3 is subtracting from 4 root 3, we are getting root 3. So in all the cases, we are getting root 3 as the common difference. So the given set of numbers are in AP. In question number 4, question 4.3, here the given set of numbers are 0.3, 0.33, 0.333 and so on. So here when we are subtracting 0.3 from 0.33, we are getting as 0.03. When 0.33 is subtracting from 0.333, we are getting 0.003. So we are observing here that both the numbers are not same. I mean the common difference is not the same number. So we can say that the given set of numbers are not forming an AP. In question number 12, check that the list of numbers defined by n equal to 3n plus 2 is an AP or not. If it is an AP, then find the common difference for it. Also write the first 4 terms of the list of numbers. Here we are observing that n is equal to 3n plus 2. When we are taking n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, then by putting the value n equal to 1, 2, 3 and 4, we are getting a1 equal to 3 into 1 plus 2. That will give you 5. a2 equal to 3 into 2 plus 2, that is equal to 8. a3 equal to 3 into 3 plus 2, it is equal to 11. a4 equal to 3 into 4 plus 2, that is equal to 14. So the given set of number we are obtaining here is 5, 8, 11, 14. So here we are observing that difference between any two consecutive terms is 3. So the given set of number is forming an AP whose first four terms are 5, 8, 11 and 14, and its common difference is 3. Now we are going to discuss problems from exercise 5.2. Here we are taking question number 1. Here we have to find the 11th term of the given AP minus 5 by 2, 0 and 5 by 2. Here by observing this given set of numbers, the first term is clearly minus 5 and its common difference can obtain by subtracting any two consecutive terms. So when minus 5 is subtracting from minus 5 by 2, we are getting 5 by 2. So common difference is 5 by 2. Now to find the 11th term of the given AP, the formula we know that T11 equal to A plus 11 minus 1 into D. That is Tn equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So T11 equal to A plus 11 minus 1 into D. Here A is minus 5, 11 minus 1 is coming 10 and D is 5 by 2. When we are solving this, we are getting 20. So 11th term of the given AP is 20. So in this way we can find any term of the given AP by by taking its first term and its common difference. In question number 6, the 11th term of an AP is 80 and 16th term is 110. Then we have to find the 31st term. Here we have assumed that the first term and common difference of the given AP are A and D respectively. So T11 will be equal to A plus 11 minus 1 into D. So value of T11 is 80 and A is the first term and 11 minus 1, that is equal to 10D. So 80 equal to A plus 10D is the first equation. We have taken it as a first equation. Now according to the question, 16th term is 110. So we can write it as T16 equal to A plus 16 minus 1 into D. So 110 is equal to A plus 15D. It is equation number 2. When we are subtracting equation 1 from equation 2, we are getting here 110 equal to A plus 15D and 80 equal to A plus 10D. We are subtracting here. So 30 will be equal to 5D and D will be equal to 6. Now put D equal to 6 in equation 1. We are getting A is equal to 20. So till now we have calculated the first term and the common difference. When first term and common difference is given, then we can calculate any term. So here we have to find 31st term. So formula for the 31st term will be equal to A plus 31 minus 1 into D. So by putting A equal to 20 and D equal to 6, we are getting 200, which is the required solution of this question. Now question number 7 is what will be the value of A8 minus A4 for the following AP? 4, 9, 14 and dot 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 to 54. Here we have to find the value of A8 minus A4. It means we have to find the difference between 8th term and 4th term. Here A first term is 4 and common difference is 5. So A8 minus A4 equal to, for A8 we can write A plus 8 minus 1 into D, and for A4 we can write A plus 4 minus 1 into D. So now we will put the value of A and D. So here first term is 4 and 7 multiply 5 is should be minus 4 plus 3 into 5. Here by calculation it is 4 plus 35 and it is 4 plus 15. So ultimately it is 39 minus 19, that is equal to 20. So what we are finding here, difference between 8th term and 4th term of the given AP is 20. So we can calculate and we can reach the result. Now question number 9 is, find the 6th term from the end of